What's up, guys? So, in light of everything and in light of all my posts I have posted in the past, this video is going to be a little bit different. It's going to be a little rant about high school and the true and falses of high school and how high schoolers do drugs. They do vape, they do smoke, they do drink alcohol. In class, outside of class, kind of deal, and they don't. Teachers, police officers on campus, they don't do a thing about it. So continue watching this video, and I'll be telling you more about it. Love you guys. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and welcome to the family. Behavior, and like one thing I was reading in my in the textbook was that in 2013 approximately 1 out of 3 high school seniors used marijuana over the past year. 1 out of 16 seniors used marijuana on a daily basis. I'm thinking about it. I'm like thinking about my high school. Like my senior year, I have like hardly no regulation of it. But what I do remember about my senior year is a lot of people talking about it. Or a lot of people coming to school high and teachers don't even know. Like, one of my classes, one of the students walked into class late and he smelled horrible. And I don't know what marijuana smells like I'm kind of don't want to know what it smells like in a way, because then it makes me like stay away from those people more and more. But I'm just like, my high school wasn't very good in not letting kids smoke illegal substance. Sorry if my high school's watching this now, or anybody from my high school. I'm not gonna link my high school, but if you know me, you know what high school. Don't comment down below what high school, because I don't want to get anybody in trouble. But I was like taking this psychology class, I'm like looking back at my high school every now and then. I'm just like, I don't know if it's accurate. Like, my high school really was a shit high school, to be honest. Like, the teachers had no care whatsoever for us that wasn't in the National Honor Society kind of deal. Like, if you weren't in the National Honor Society or the president of your class, vice president, or top of your class, the teachers didn't really care about you. Every now and then, I had a few teachers that liked me a lot, but mostly it was the maintenance. The maintenance workers. I have a lot of maintenance friends whenever I left high school that still talk to me today, and like, that's how I learned my Spanish. Like, that's how. So, okay, little backstory. So, I decided, because you had to take a foreign language when you got to high school. In middle school, you could choose to do a foreign language or do another extracurricular activity. But I didn't want to do an extracurricular activity. I just want to get done at school, be done, kind of deal. I was tired. So I chose to do a Spanish. And if you didn't want to do Spanish, you could do German, but you had to wait till you got in high school to do German. But I don't want to do German. Like, German, to be honest, I'm sorry, I have a lot of German friends, but there are not many German people here. Like, there's a lot of German people in my town, but not population-wise. Population-wise, the 2 languages that you need to know, well, 3 languages you need to know off the bat: ASL, Spanish, and Chinese, or Korean. Chinese and Korean and is pretty much like the same type language, but with the technology advances, you really need to know Chinese or Korea or something along that line. So you could communicate if you have a computer problem, technician problem, especially since my minor is in computer science. Most of the people that I'm going to be working with, if I get computer science job, is going to be overseas in China or Korea or something. So you really need to know that. I don't. Okay? I have as my dad would say, a foreign language deficiency. I can learn it. It's just speaking it is hard. I can understand when people talking in Spanish. I can understand it writing in the Spanish, but speaking it, it's really hard. But so I did that. I would have to say that Spanish in school, it's crap. Really. Like, if you want to take a foreign language, go for it. If you have to, go for it. But foreign language in school is a piece of crap. Like, they don't teach you anything. Like, they say, oh, we're going to teach you this. We're going to teach you how to talk fluent in Spanish. I got punished so much stuff. And I didn't learn a single thing. And I think middle school, I learned the basic of Spanish, and I loved my teacher. I loved her. But you could tell that she didn't like the school district in teaching us Spanish, kind of how they were doing it. So I was like, okay. So I think I took it 8th grade year, because that's when you could take it, 8th grade year. So when I got to high school, I was in the Spanish class. The teacher, she was pregnant at the time, so halfway through the class, we had like substitute teachers and this and that, and the substitute teachers, they don't know what we're doing, kind of though. So, like, when we had, like, exams or quizzes, they were like, pull out your phone, use Google Translate, I don't care what you do. The teacher didn't give me no instructions, just get this homework done, get this quiz or test done. I was like, okay. So, pretty much, from 9th grade to, I think I stopped my sophomore year, because you had to take 4 years. So I took 4 years of Spanish. I took it in 8th grade, 9th grade, 10th grade, and 11th grade. For some reason, 4 years. So from freshman to 11th grade, I knew nothing in Spanish. We used Google Translate on everything. The teachers didn't even care flipping shit about it. Sorry for my language. Parents, moms, sorry for my language, but you didn't learn a thing. Like, if you wanted to learn, you had to, like, do, what was that thing called? One of the teachers made us, Rosetta Stone, made us do an account, and we had to pay for it. The school didn't even pay for it. I'm just like, I'm not doing this. If you guys aren't going to pay for it, what's my mom's tax dollars going to the school district if they're not going to teach us Spanish? Like, So this video is going to be totally separate than my other ones because I want a different title for this video. But like seriously, like high school out there, like if any of y'all high school superintendents, principals, and listening to this, come on, get your act together, guys. Like, if you guys want us to learn Spanish, teach us Spanish. Do not let us use Google Translate. Do not let us use an easy way out for Spanish. Like, seriously. Like, I am so sick and tired of teachers letting us use the easy way out because we can't learn it. That's why you're teachers. You teach us. You educate us. But enough of my rant on high school. Because high school really tits me off. And I don't know if you guys can tell, but it tits me off. But besides, I had that little rampage on Spanish, okay? Spanish teachers. So what I was really wanting to get this topic across was because my drug and behavior class, I like to apply it to my life or the life I have seen in high school and school kind of deal. And a lot of the kids in my high school, they weren't discreet about it. We had a police officer on campus during a class, and I'm not saying his name, I'm going to say Officer M. But he didn't even, do anything whenever they came in late. Like, they would come in high, and you could tell when people are high or drunk. One kid actually came in, and his clothes smelled like he soaked them in vodka. Like, it was nasty. And then one of them had a water bottle. It was like, almost like this water bottle. But whenever he opened it and did this, squeezed it to get water out, you could smell the vodka in it. I'm just like, oh my gosh, you're in school. Dude, put water in your bottle, not vodka. Seriously. And then they had the drug dogs that came to the cars. They don't need to come to the cars. They need to come to the classes, each class, and have the dogs sniff each kid. I bet if they sniffed each kid, we would have a couple of people expelled from school for drinking on campus. Seriously, or coming to school wasted or high or kind of dumb. So, okay, I'm gonna call this kid C. Okay, his or her name is gonna be Kid C. Okay, so this kid in my high school, he had no discreet about it. He smoked marijuana, and I was like, I was thinking about him, seriously, kid, teachers all around, there's police officer on campus. At that time, I thought police officer, he was gonna catch him. But I was like, seriously, you gonna say that? Okay, kid. That's all I have to say. Seriously, I'm just he was selling it to the kids on campus, too. On the high school campus. I'm like, teachers, are you gonna stop him? Are you gonna stop Kid C? But, yeah. So, my life in high school was pretty rough. A lot of people say small town high school, there's no drug problem, no bullies, no this, no that. Big load of crap. Seriously. Like, big load of crap. Though, I got bullied so much. I got harassed so much. My sophomore year, I joined ROTC because my dad really wanted me to join. He actually got the captain involved in getting me signed up and blah blah blah. I was like, alright, I'll join because I want to get my dad off my back. Plus, I didn't know what kind of other elective to do, and I had to do PE. I should have just did PE because honestly, I love Coach Rimschel. Whoops. I said his name. Oh well, y'all guys don't know who I'm talking about. So, I love that coach. Too bad he passed away. 3 years ago. 3 years ago, I think now. Rest in peace. But I wish I did that instead because kids in ROTC are mean as heck. Like, there's no doubt about it. Like, you would think they'll be nice, they'll be respectful, because they want to join the military, they want the military atmosphere kind of deal, and they say yes sir, no sir, thank you sir kind of deal in or out of class. No. They are rude, mean, drug users, alcohol abusers. I mean, they are so not typical for ROTC. So, my senior year, I pretty much protested. After I got in trouble, I don't know if I posted it, but if you guys want me to, talk about why I got in trouble, I will. It's kind of a touchy subject, so give me some time if you do want me to post it. But my senior year, I kind of protested ROTC because no one believed me. I felt like I was the only one that was the good person in ROTC. I was commanding in my platoon, and I feel really bad for my platoon because I love my platoon a lot, but I just couldn't. I really couldn't, because the people there treated me like shit. Well, I was like, I just can't anymore. I told Captain, I was like, I am staying in the library. If you need me, I'll be in the library. I am not stepping foot in class, senior platoon, or my platoon. No way in heck I'm stepping foot in that room again. And I didn't. I think I stepped foot one time, and that was actually to see Chief, my favorite person in the world. I wish he didn't move away because he went to my church, and he actually moved to Pennsylvania. I don't know, somewhere he moved to be closer to his grandkids. But I wish he didn't, because he retired last year. He retired last year. But I think because he was the only one who actually believed me, to be honest. He was the only one who cared about me, only one who even came and let me cry on his shoulder when my dad died. Like, the main guy, Captain, he had no compassion at all. Like, when my dad died, it was like, oh, sorry about your loss. Well, you can't get behind on your schoolwork in here, or can't just slack off on your platoon. You need to get working. Okay, thank you for that. I love your compassionate. Like, what? But this video is kind of longer than I expected. But so yeah, I like to compare psychology to my high school a lot, and it kind of makes me kind of ticked off. It really does. And my glasses are crooked. It kind of gets me ticked off. I'm gonna turn off my heater. It's getting hot in here. It gets me ticked off to know flipping it, because I'm just like, teachers in my high school, like, I had a few teachers, I'm going to just say the first letter of the name, Teacher G, Teacher H, Teacher B, Teacher K/G, Teacher A, Teacher P, Teacher R. Pretty much those are the teachers who cared about me. Like, and it's pretty much in each grade. All those teachers was from 9th grade to 12th grade. I had one time. Hold on. But pretty much those teachers are pretty much the only teachers that actually cared about me. One of my teachers, Teacher N, I didn't mention, I'm gonna say the teacher's a he. His daughter, went to Girl Scouts with me. And so that's how I know him. And when I found out I was in his class, I was like, awesome. Like, I know him. It's gonna be fun. Okay, I didn't, like, a lot of people say he's a hard teacher, he's a college teacher, and he is a college teacher. He also went to Austin Community College, and so he knows how to teach properly. Most of my high school teachers, they never taught college. They never thought about teaching college. He was the only one who taught college. And so I was like, awesome, I'm going to have like a kind of like a college perspective teacher. And he's going to help me. He's going to, like, we're going to bond, okay? And he was. He was a great teacher. I'm not saying he wasn't. And so he loves my mom. He always talks to my mom, and he sees my mom. Honestly, think he's still at the school, to be honest. I'm not for sure. I know he moved. Did he move? Yeah, he moved to a foreign country. Because of something. I don't even remember why. But they came back, and so, but it's really hard to find teachers. So the moral of this story, I'm going to finish. Moral of this story is, high school teachers out there, high school superintendents, principals, listen to us. Like, just because we're in special ed, or have special needs, or have accommodations, doesn't mean you could, like, blow us off. Listen to us. Like, seriously. I get so sick and tired of y'all guys blowing us off and thinking that we're lower class because we're not in the National Honor Society or geniuses like all the others. Most of my high school people that was in the National Honor Society, they're not in college. They never graduated college. They dropped out, have a baby, have multiple babies, no boyfriend or no husband, have a kid, with a different father each time. Like, and then the kids that they didn't think they were going to pass college, some of them graduated. Some of them on a full-time job. My best friend graduated from trade school, and he works for his family in a full-time job. He built his house, and I'm just like, really, teachers? Like, don't judge us just because we're not smart like everybody else. We're smart. We just have a different way of learning the material than everybody else. But that's enough of my rampage. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope it helps you survive high school, because high school is a bitch. But yeah, so leave a comment down below. I'd love to know y'all's high school experiences. If you guys have a YouTube video about it, I'd love to watch it. So leave in the comment down below. If y'all guys do. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you can be notified when I post. I post randomly now. Just because of school and work and other stuff. But yeah, don't forget to turn on your post notifications. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye, guys. Love y'all. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And yeah, love y'all.